Now, in many cultures across the continent, women who are unable to have children suffer social stigma. Sometimes, though, they can also face isolation and violence. As part of the BBC's 100 Women season, BBC Hausa's Ummulkhair Ibrahim has been to see one woman in Jos in central Nigeria whose life changed completely when doctors told her she was unable to have a baby.
Victoria John carries an invisible weight. She can't have a child.
My marriage life was very terrible, very, very terrible, because from there he started treating me like a dog. His father said he needs grandchildren, he needs great-grandchildren, so he should go and marry. He better go and marry. He's not a wife, that he should go and marry. From there he took off upon him, beating me all the time, insulting me.
Here in Nigeria, where having children is linked to your social status, being infertile is more than just personal pain.
This is my wedding picture.
Victoria had a very good relationship with her husband in the early days.
This is my husband, former.
But the news of her infertility marked the beginning of the end. Her husband tried to kill her by suffocating her with a pillow.
That night, it was a very terrible night. He was trying to kill me with his bare hands. He pressed me till I cannot shout, I cannot move, I cannot talk. It just took me the grace of God that I'm alive now.
Victoria's mother is among the few that has her back.
When Victoria came back home, I was not happy. I was really worried at the time. You know, when you marry off your child and she is asked to come back to her parents, it brings a lot of pain. I didn't know what to do. I felt like crying. I had many children, but the one among them cannot have a child. What could be the cause?
Infertility is one of the leading causes of divorce in African marriages. And here on the outskirts of Nigeria's Jos City, the story of Victoria John is not different. In Nigeria, having children is seen as social duty. Those who can't become second-class citizens, not only at home, but in the community too. And there are many people suffering from the stigma of childlessness.
Infertility affects 10% of couples in Nigeria, and is actually increasing also because the quality of sperm over time is deteriorating because of environmental factor, essentially. A woman that has not actually had a child is considered not part of the society, essentially. She's discriminated against, stigmatized, abused, insulted.
But it doesn't have to be like that. Back in the village, Victoria has found a new lease of life. She has started a business selling kerosene. She is saving to go to the university and hopes one day to set up an organization to help women like her. Ummulkhair Ibrahim, BBC.